Hello, my name is Ariel. Nice to see you again. I want to give you some tips for the end of the semester. The first tip is, write down the dates of all of your final exams. If some of your final exam dates and times conflict, contact your professor 2 weeks before the final exam and ask if you can reschedule your final exam. It doesn't hurt to ask both professors. Change the exam date for the class where the professor is more understanding and receptive to your schedule conflict. Seeing all your exam dates in one place will help you identify any issues, allowing you to contact your professor sooner rather than later. The second tip is, turn in all upcoming assignments on time. If you turn in late assignments, you will run the risk of missing out on those points and further decreasing your class percentage. The third tip is, set aside time to take your exams. Make sure you don't have to work or attend any meetings during that time. Professors are more willing to allow you to take the exam at another time if the exam day and time conflicts with another course, not if you have to work or attend an event. The fourth tip is, study weeks before the exam. Don't only study the day before the exam. If your professor provides a study guide, read the study guide. Know everything that has been taught about those topics. It would be best to re-listen to lecture recordings, as well as reread your notes and your book. Focus on the information you struggled with during the semester. Remember, your break is right around the corner, and you will have ample time to relax. Right now, focus on studying and understanding concepts so you can do well on your exams. The fifth tip is, look at your exams after the professor releases grades. This will help you know exactly what questions were incorrect, and you can focus on understanding those concepts. I suggest going to your professor's office hours the week after the quizzes and exams are taken to review the questions. If you didn't have a chance to review past quizzes during the semester, go to your professor's office hours now. You can always attend their office hours every week for the next 3 weeks to go over the past material. The sixth tip is, write down questions about difficult concepts you encounter as you are studying. Ask your professor about those topics during class, office hours, or send an email. The seventh tip is, check your grades. You should have been checking your grades for errors during the semester, but if you haven't done that, do it now. If there are errors, politely email your professor. Remember, your professor has many students and many matters to address. Don't expect a response right away. If your professor doesn't respond within 24 hours, assume they didn't receive the email and resend it. The eighth tip is, check your final exam grades a few days after you take the exam. Make sure your final exam grade is posted and your final course percentage and final course grade are correct. Compare your final grade to the percentage that corresponds to your letter grade on the syllabus. The ninth tip is, if you are on the border of a grade and you are very nervous, ask your professor if they round up. This tip is optional. Some professors round up. For example, if an 83% is a B and you obtained an 82.8%, some professors may give you a B, and some professors may give you a B-. It's up to the professor. Some professors don't like it when students ask if they round up. The 10th tip is, don't ask your professor if they give extra credit. It's best not to ask if you can do extra credit to obtain the grade you want. It is more than likely too late to turn in extra credit, and the professor is struggling to calculate grades. Asking about extra credit is unnecessary and may cause your professor anxiety and stress. Lastly, make sure you consistently study, complete your assignments, and keep up with the course material throughout the semester. Don't wait until the end of the semester to complete assignments and learn the material. If you consistently study and keep up with your coursework, your stress levels will decrease at the end of the semester. Most importantly, relax and don't stress too much. Remember, you have been working hard all semester to achieve your goals. Enjoy the tips and remember to have fun. See you next time.